Hello and good day to one and all. Dr. Frank is back with another set of predictions, and we are looking into Sunday's Premier League after yesterday's flawless victory. Everything that was predicted on Saturday, from the boxing in the early hours of the morning, that was on Twitter. Sorry guys that you guys missed out. La Liga, Serie A, Premiership, everything came in. Everything won. You don't get days like that much. You've got to be happy as far as those days are concerned. Because of that, with the Premiership, Friday's Premiership obviously came in as well. So we are now 40 wins and 25 losses. 40 wins and 25 losses after Friday and Saturday's wins in the Premiership. You know the drill. If you like the content we continue to bring out, like, share, subscribe, retweet, follow. Positive, negative comments, keep them coming, of course. We're looking into four matchups in the Premiership for today. The first place we're going to be looking at is going to be West Ham versus Everton. Now, Everton are looking better. Everton are becoming a little bit tougher. And that's why I believe this game is going to be pretty tight between West Ham and Everton. I can see West Ham coming away with a narrow victory here, spearheaded by the likes of Bowen and Antonio and co. I think they're going to create too many chances and they should put a few away. Pickford is going to be stubborn as per usual. But I think West Ham will come away with this victory. So I'm simply looking at West Ham just to win this game. It's more than double your money. You're looking at odds of around 2.15. Second prediction I'm going to be looking at is Aston Villa versus Luton Town, the Hatters. Now, we know Luton Town are going to struggle in the Premiership. They're going to be fighting. They're going to be dogged. It's going to be interesting to see how Luton turn up in this match. And what I mean by that, are they going to sit back? Is it going to be a game where the creative players are really going to have to come to the forefront for Aston Villa? Is it, I don't see Luton really coming out to play, and Aston Villa are not going to be able to counter-attack the way they want to counter-attack. They're going to have to really, penetrate Luton Town. But I do feel they're going to penetrate Luton Town a good 2-3 times tomorrow. Today, sorry. I'm going to get all days mixed up. They're playing Sunday, today, not Monday. With that being the case, I'm looking at the combination of an Aston Villa win with Ollie Watkins scoring at any time. And the odds for that is more than double your money at 2.10. Ollie Watkins is in a real rich vein of form for club and country. I think he starts as one as well. I think he gets enough chances. I get to put one away. And I think Aston Villa come away with a victory as well. So Aston Villa to win the match with Ollie Watkins scoring at any time, 2.10. Then move on to Liverpool versus Nottingham Forest. Again, Liverpool in a really good vein of form at the present moment in time. Nottingham Forest having to go to Anfield. So many injuries. Unfortunately, we're not going to see the return of Divock Origi at Anfield. Obviously, he's injured as well. So many injuries for Nottingham Forest. Liverpool are going to take advantage of this, no doubt about it. And they're going to come away with a victory. Probably going to score 2 or 3, just like I feel Aston Villa are going to score 2 or 3 as well, respectively, against Nottingham Forest. And there's one man who I feel is looking fresh and he's raring to go for this game. And I think he gets on the score sheet. His name is Darwin Núñez. I think Darwin Núñez gets on the score sheet here. The odds for him to get on the score sheet and score any time is also more than double your money at 2.05. And then finally, we can't forget the Manchester derby. We can't forget the Manchester derby whatsoever, can we? It's Manchester United at home to Manchester City. It's a very, very big weekend, to be honest with you. We had the El Clasico, didn't we? Yesterday, what was it? Barcelona, Real Madrid. We cashed on that one as well, as far as things were concerned. With this matchup, Ten Hag, the pressure's on. He can't lose this game. Ten Hag cannot lose this game against Manchester City. Manchester City, I would normally say if there were anyone else, no disrespect to Arsenal and Newcastle and Villa and all these other teams, I would normally say you can't afford to be dropping points at this stage. But Man City can, because they're going to go on a 13-14 game win streak. You just know it's going to happen at some point. Currently 5 points behind Tottenham after Tottenham's victory on Friday. Don't think that really matters, to be honest with you, as far as they're concerned. I don't think they're going to panic as far as things are concerned either. Man City are definitely in a better place than Manchester United. Man City came away with a nice victory in the Champions League. A dogged fight, wasn't it? But they came away with that victory. What was it, a Haaland double in the end or something along those lines? I really feel like Man United are going to be tough for this one. They're going to be tough. And you know what? I feel even though Man City are going to have the lion's share of the ball, this could play into Man United's hands. What I mean by that is the fact that they're going to be counter-attacking well. And that is going to suit Højlund to a T. Højlund, you know, we know those sort of goals that he scored, those counter-attacking goals against Galatasaray and what have you. That's the sort of game that he wants. He's going to want to spread his legs and really run. So I really feel like Man United are going to get on the score sheet in this one. But I don't see Man United keeping Manchester City out. So with that being the case, and me thinking it's going to be a tight game, I'm looking at both teams to score yes and under 5 goals in the game combined. Both teams to score yes and under 5 games in the goal combined. And the odds for that is 2.30. So quick recap as to what I'm looking at here. West Ham versus Everton. I'm just simply looking at West Ham to win the game, 2.15. Aston Villa versus Luton. I'm looking at Aston Villa to win the game with Ollie Watkins scoring at any time of odds of 2.10. Liverpool versus Nottingham Forest. I'm looking at Darwin Núñez just to score at any time, odds of 2.05. And then finally the Manchester derby, Man United versus Manchester City. I'm looking at both teams to score yes and under 5 goals combined. And the odds are very good at 2.30. So there you have it. That's what we're looking at as far as Premiership's concerned. Dr. Frank signing out for now. Speak to you later. Bye-bye.